Nearly everyone has heard about Slater Mill in Pawtucket, known as the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. But just up the road is Slatersville, the first planned mill village in the country. NBC 10's Heim talks with the man who's bringing that story to life.
For nearly 10 years, local filmmaker Christian D. Resendez, with grants from the Rhode Island Arts and Humanities Councils, the Blackstone River Valley National Heritage Corridor, and private money, has been toiling behind the camera, unearthing the history and tracking down those who are still around to document the story of Slatersville.
It's the 200-year history in the course of an evolution of that first industrialized center.
From its planned inception in 1803 by the brother of Samuel Slater, who started Slater Mill in Pawtucket, John Slater set out to the Rhode Island countryside to create the working, living, hydro-powered cloth manufacturing community.
In Pawtucket, things were sort of surrounding them and they could not expand.
There were many heydays and many downtimes. The company sailed to the Kendalls, its demise and abandonment in the 1950s, its rebirth as apartments just a few years ago.
Saturday nights, you could go knock on any door up and down the street, any street in town here, and come on in, have a beer.
It was like being in heaven, I really believe it.
So just a short hike up the hill from where everyone worked. In one building here, the grocery store and the bank. And just further down, the housing where they all lived. All owned by the company, all engaged for a price.
Oh, it was about control.
The ones that work at the mill, they have to work at the mill to have an apartment.
There are stories within stories of this yet-to-be-finished documentary with your help. Target completion, end of 2015. We have links on turnto10.com.
Without knowing where you've been, how can you gauge where you're going to go?
RJ Heim, NBC 10 News in Slatersville.